I enjoy a cold rain on a hot day. There's been a murder. So this is why I put the little fence post up for this side, but it's also extremely leaning. So I need to do a little something about it. I'll admit that it's not the prettiest thing, but it works. And I won't run over them, so I'll consider that a win. The next thing, we got some pickets. This right here, I think this is where I'm gonna overlap. I think I'm gonna have this board come out like this, and then just put the next one on here next to it, instead of ripping them down to be right here. And I think that'll help in case later on we have any kind of, I just have to remember, don't put my screws too far away. And here we have dilemma. So now the question is, which side gets the overlapping board? Because if I put it on here, I mean, we are gonna put the latch on there, so it should hold it together like this. Won't be a problem. But if I put it on there, it'll automatically like push it out. However, there's just not a lot of room there, and I could just put a long row of screws down all the way down. I mean, it's not that much smaller than this piece of wood here now. So, because if I just strengthen it up with a bunch of screws all the way down, that would hold up against the push from this gate. So, yes. Might as well. Okay, so here's my thought. I think we shouldn't put any on here yet until we get the post up for it to brace it, because otherwise it's gonna go and then the string line won't match up. So I think if we wait to get it braced, that way the post doesn't go like that and throw everything out of whack. Yeah. Rude. Having this one overhang keeps it from going. Okay, cool. Let's look at it from the other side. I think it looks good. Yeah, over here. So I want to do like an extension of that step over and then out to here, so that when you walk in the gate, you step up that much, and then I want to build another step that's somewhere halfway between this and this, for right here, like as a platform. So that'll help close this gap under the fence, and then I think it'll be easier to get up on here as a person. In the interest of my sanity, we're gonna say that's good enough for now. I definitely will have to rip at least 3 boards. But we got that brace and post up. I got the other one on the other side up. And I still have to do the one over here by the other gate. But I'd say that's fairly done. That's like 95% complete. Let's look at it from the other side. So I gotta rip 2 for there and 2 for there. I think it's looking pretty good, and I am okay with calling it a night. It's not perfect, and it's not completely done yet, because I do still have to go through and put another screw in, another couple screws in each one, but it's functional, and it's tight. I got this pretty well and good. There's a little bit down at the bottom where I'm definitely gonna have to block that off because Riza, she's small, she's wily, she's a husky, but smaller than your average and could definitely wiggle out if she tried. So I'll take care of that, all that later, including the latches. For the door, I think we're gonna do a deadbolt because apparently you can. I do think we're gonna have to put another hinge on each joint in the middle. This one particularly seems a little bit leany, but I'd say the leaning gate is nothing compared to the what happened? Sometimes you just, you know, you start at the top and you forget where your other rail is. Once we stain it, I don't think it'll be noticeable, but that will probably be next year, because I think, I mentioned this before, I think we can get away with not staining or cleaning the last leg of the fence until the fall when it cools down. At that point, I think we'll go in and do a coat of like transparent stain on the outside, so that shouldn't be noticeable after that. Pretty happy with it. I'm worried about longevity. I do think we'll probably have to put a wheel on the ends because she's heavy, but looks wise it's great and it's secure, and form and function together, it's always my goal. So I feel like it's a lot more secure now. I'm really excited about being able to just let the dogs out, and the only thing I have to worry about is them leaving little presents on the driveway, on the gravel. They like to do that. I don't know why. So I think the next project is gonna be doing like a little foldable, portable fence, like something small, something like 2 or 3 feet tall. I saw on Pinterest the other day, somebody made it out of netting and PVC pipes, and like the hinges were made out of cable ties. And that, if I could figure out a way to get them to like stand up on their own, that's what I want to do, because then I could just keep them funneled out into the side yard, not have to worry about them going on the garden or going on the gravel or anything like that, and then I can just remove it really easily and let them have roam of the yard after they've done their business. So all in all, pretty happy with this. Small complaints, but I made them happen. So talk to the manager. I'm the manager. Once I get these little last few details taken care of, like my goal for any of these things is, does it look professional enough from a distance? Oh yeah, I don't have the latch on it yet in the middle, so there's gonna be a gap. So I bought too many pickets, that's okay. I do have ways to use them. I need to make another trellis for the front of the yard, and I also need to do something about that open side under the porch. You've seen it. So they're not going to go to waste. It's just a matter of when am I going to have free time in the next couple of months while it's hot outside, and I'm supposed to be doing the rest of the kitchen because the kitchen's 80% done. I don't know. I've been putting it off because I've been doing this stuff. So that will be another video. Hopefully the next one. We'll see. Thank you for watching. See you then.